Hi, I'm Barry Mkhumalo-Leach. Welcome to our series, The Untold Stories of Zululand. Sit back and enjoy these 5 minutes into Africa.
Niyaphila baba. Siyaphila nathi baba. Ngiyathokoza ukuba.
Untombazima zimakhelekethe.
Engithe ngiyayibiza zasabela kwasabela uphunga benomagela.
Indaba ilapho ke. Bathi baleka kudlala lezi lizobaleka.
Lizobaleka buya lizobuya.
Maqha wakhona ebukhosini bakwabiyela. Qhamuka le obuka eMelmo. Kahle kahle sithunyiwe uyubaba uGelenje. What has Dumisi igama lakwaZulu? And what he said we ought to do is to tell the story through art, because we'd already started doing this kind of art during his lifetime. And he thought it was a beautiful idea. And so if you stay with us and you subscribe, you'll hear lots and lots of stories told through art. You'll hear stories about idioms. You'll hear stories of the wisdom of the wilds, of how culture and the wildlife tie together into one. And a lot of the wisdom is there. I will take you into Zululand, right down to the rivers in your mind's eye to see how courtship used to happen, how it happens today. I will take you to Zulu weddings, where you find an old Zulu guy saying, "Ngesikhathi sami mina, ngalotshelwe ngenkomo ethile nethile nethile." Lona ke uphondo lendlovu, ubaba nje owangifundisa izinto eziningi kakhulu. Siqophe indlovu, ngoba uphondo lendlovu nje sihlonipha yena. Ngoba ubona nje isithombe lesi sikhandwe ngesikhumba senkomo. Namanyawazi, this is the paint of Africa. Although it is cowhide and we've cut it like this and we've sewn it, it is still the palette of Africa, these colors. And this, the way we do it with the different shades, that is what Africa gives us through Nguni cattle. So baby elephant that we're making, as you can see, it's a sandy color, because elephants go different colors depending on what sand they've thrown on themselves and where they've been washing themselves, depending on the color of the river. To give you an idea of how we cut to make small details like the folds in the elephant's neck, I'll give you an idea here. It's a very precise movement. So we cut this out first, because you can see the hide underneath, the black hide. We cut this out and then we are able to put in the folds, and we put them at a different color. And then once we've done that, then we sew them in place. So as you can see, it's not a quick little exercise. It takes a lot of patience. Now, what's beautiful about elephants, especially baby elephants, that's where a very, very famous proverb comes from, which is which means there's no elephant who finds its trunk too heavy or difficult to use. And that would have come from the fact that Zulus in the old days would have been sitting out in the bush observing baby elephants. And if you observe them, you'll see that when they're first born with their trunk, they can't use it. And it takes a lot of practice, eventually many months, until it actually starts to be able to use its trunk, because the trunk is complicated. It's got much, much more muscles just in the trunk than the whole human body. So the baby elephant has to learn to master it. So what we're saying with that proverb is there's no person who ought to find their own responsibilities too difficult to bear or too difficult to handle. Baba uGelenje is isibongo siwe. Gelenje kuphi but inkuze kuphi. And he was a very, very deep man. His grandfather was the general at Sanjuan who commanded uKhandampevu, the white-faced bulls. Le art siqopha neingane zami engayikhulisa mangithi phela isiZulu thina amaZulu siyathanda ukukhulisa. Ingane engayikhulisayo seyifundile nazo. Manje usho le art yona ephilisa ingane zabo emakhaya. Ngoba engikhulisile nje nami sengikhulise wena. Yayibona into efana le
kakhulu baba ngikhulisile. Ngelanga khona nje namhlanje ngikhuliswa uwena. Ngimfana omncane ngakhula. Ngathanda yonke into nesiko lesizulu, ngathanda ngoba usiko lesizulu lukuwe baba lwakhelwe kuwe phakathi kuwena. So this is available as a piece of wall art. That's available as the floor art. And then of course, for those who want just something small, we have it in different sizes as well. So if one's got it in one's home, the thing is about it, it brings in isithunzi. It brings in that aura. When it feels the aura of the elephant. So every day you see it, you think about the heritage of the elephant in Zulu culture. So for example, it's closely related to royalty, to Zulu royalty. That's why when the king is greeted, you say, "Wena wendlovu, bayede." It's the view of the elephant, because the mighty elephant is the power of the Zulu nation.
So it brings this Tunzi into one's home, which is what we seek to serve people by bringing in things that are really special, that are from Africa and of Africa. Thank you very much for viewing our video. We'd like to invite anyone who'd like us to come for a talk to organize on our behalf in Joburg or Durban. If a talk gets organized, then we'd like to be able to have an art exhibition at the same place as to try and make some art sales. Our arty craft is top quality, one of a kind, and we are a very small team, and top quality workmanship is what we've got. So our arty craft is made to last generations. So effectively it's legacy arty craft that one can leave to one's children and grandchildren and convey the same stories going forward. Not only are we offering you a 10 days money back return, but everything is currently 30% off while the stocks last. Click the link to explore our range. Come visit our shop at Oceans Mall or simply contact Knox or myself by WhatsApp.